Today we discuss the history of Bigfoot, aka the Honey Island Swamp Monster, aka Skunk Ape, aka, well, you get the picture. We'll begin by discussing the origins of the Bigfoot story, including how it came to be known as Bigfoot. We'll also talk about the famed Patterson-Gimlin film and review several alleged encounters and scientific studies exploring these elusive cryptids. Is this all one big hoax? Listen and decide for yourself. I'm Mike.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Dave. If you're not familiar with the wood booger of Virginia or the folk monster of Arkansas, stick around. Just like barbecue and semen, Bigfoot comes in a multitude of regional flavors and varieties. This is Necronomipod.
I think it's a Sasquatch.
It was a bluebird January morning here in the foothills of northeast Provo when a group of guys saw a figure on the mountain that looked like something they've never seen before.
You can't just see something that's maybe a once-in-a-century discovery and go do your 9-to-5 job. You got to go look for fur or footprint or some kind of evidence.
And the camera was rolling as Austin took to the mountain with a buddy on a search for the elusive Bigfoot.
So I'm seeing something that is not deer tracks anymore. We're trying to determine what it is.
Their findings were inconclusive.
Was it a bear? Maybe. That's plausible. Was it a person? Also plausible. Was it something else? I think that's also plausible. Who knows?
I can't help but notice that we're about to cover Bigfoot and there's only 3 of us in studio.
Yeah.
We did not get Baker Mayfield as we had hoped.
Well, the invitation probably got lost in the mail, you know. Those things happen.
With all the stickers we send out. So I guess we'll just do our best and go along without him, without his wealth of knowledge.
Well, he's getting ready to beat the Steelers twice this season and go on to the Super Bowl, so he's probably a little busy right now.
How about that, Ian? One season where they kick your butt.
I know. That's how it always is. That was how it was back in, wasn't it Derek Anderson? Wasn't he the quarterback when they beat the Steelers last time? One of the last times?
Before this last year?
There was it was probably about 8 or 9 years ago, but wasn't there like a Thursday night game that Pittsburgh needed to win to get in the playoffs and the Browns beat them? And
yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I remember that game.
That was our Super Bowl win. Yeah. We were like 3-13, but we beat Pittsburgh on national television in primetime to stop them from going to the Super Bowl. And it's the greatest Browns win of my life.
It was fantastic.
That is what we have as Browns fans.
Every time it happens, though, that's all I need. Like everybody,
until
the next year shits on it until the next season happens.
And it's like 56-4. Yeah. Yes, 4. The Browns got 2 safeties. We're not doing sports talk with Dave, Ian, and Mike. We're not going down that road. Anyways, no Baker Mayfield. We tried. What can you do? He's busy.
Maybe we'll hit him up this week. Maybe he can promote the show for us.
There you go.
That'd be all right. But anyways, this is going to be a fun one. This Bigfoot has been bumped since like December. He's been like loosely on our calendar to do. And then he gets bumped and then bumped again. And
why is that?
Jeffrey Epstein goes 5 parts and he gets bumped again. And it's always like something goes long or we something comes up and we decide like there's always, if we're going to replace one, it ends up being him. Not this time.
Showing some respect now. That's very disrespectful to get bounced week after week.
Would you have ever thought, you guys, when we started this in January of 2019, that it would be June of 2021 before we talked about Bigfoot?
That's a long time.
That's a great question.
2.5 years to get to Bigfoot. And in 2.5 years, we still haven't done Ted Bundy.
Oh, we did a great show on Ted Bundy. It's available on Patreon. It's fantastic.
We haven't done... Who's the other big one we haven't done? Isn't there...
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Israel Keys. Everybody asked for.
Great. You fucking pissed them off again.
Well, they shouldn't have cheated, right? They would have already had it.
You know, people have actually stopped asking... We haven't had many, probably because we've told people, yeah, we're going to do him.
Yeah.
Relax about it. He's still probably the number 1 requested overall in the long term, but people have settled their tea kettles with that.
Charles Manson.
Yeah, that's the one I think I was thinking of. Maybe it was him. We haven't done him. So I don't know. We're good at stretching things out. Obviously, Bigfoot's been kicked around for 6 months. So, okay, we'll see you guys next week.
We just skip them right now.
That's our Bigfoot show.
Suck it, Bigfoot. You're not even worth the show.
Hell no. If I have to walk home later, who knows what the fuck's going to come after me. That's the only time I do believe in Bigfoot. I'm like George Costanza. I only believe in him for the bad things. He's going to come eat me in the middle of the road.
How funny would that be, though, Bigfoot, actually? Like, that's when we find Bigfoot when he attacks Mike on his way home one night. What are the odds of that?
Well, I'd be famous, I guess, then, right? You guys
He
could,
rips off one of his arms and beats him to death with it.
you guys could take this podcast to new heights at that point. The night they covered Bigfoot, little did they know they would become victims of. So, yeah, well.
I'm still processing the visual of Bigfoot tearing your arm off at the shoulder.
You can make shirts that say we used to be a 3-man show, but Bigfoot killed our co-host. And have just like a torn off arm or something.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we
All right, sorry for laughing at the expense of your life. I apologize.
the one who doubted Bigfoot existed attacked. So I don't know. All right. Well, let's dive into him before we decide to cancel him again.
In 1958, a guy named Jerry Cruz was working in construction, driving a bulldozer in Humboldt County, California. While doing a job in the Six Rivers National Forest, he found 16-inch human-like footprints in the mud. He told some coworkers about the tracks, and Jerry started hearing other stories of people finding similar tracks and a 450-pound oil drum being moved with no one knowing how it was moved.
All right, so this is where the official legend of Bigfoot starts, about 60 years ago.
Yeah, this
I
is
guess
when
I thought it went back
gets
farther. Okay.
widespread.
Yeah.
The guys working on the site jokingly started calling whatever made the tracks Bigfoot. But when there was a night that there were a ton of tracks all over the site, they got freaked out and contacted Andrew Genzoli from the Humboldt Times newspaper. Genzoli wrote an article after interviewing the men, and in this article, he used their nickname Bigfoot. They also had plaster casts made of the prints with a picture of the men on the front page using the name Bigfoot. This article spread nationwide and gave birth to the modern idea and name of Bigfoot.
I feel like the guy that named Bigfoot should probably have a statue somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like a hero, right? Something simple, tasteful, elegant. I named Bigfoot.
Why don't you design it? Start like a GoFundMe or something.
GoFundMe to get a statue of the guy that coined the term Bigfoot.
Sure.
It'd be a fun project. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that tomorrow.
This is your summer project?
Yeah, that's my new thing. You know what else before we get started I want to point out? Humboldt County, that's where that whole Murder Mountain Netflix documentary is from, Humboldt County, you know, on the weed growers and disappearances and all that.
Yeah.
So maybe it's actually Bigfoot.
Maybe.
Maybe there's a tie-in here.
We watched that documentary.
Yeah, what was
Similar.
it? It was called, it was Sasquatch something, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's
Very little to do with
Bigfoot.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, no,
Kind of took a turn there.
First 10 minutes is about Bigfoot.
And that is it.
Yeah.
Did it go into the whole Murder Mountain thing?
It went into like some to like 2 unsolved murders
Okay.
that the guy doesn't even really know if they actually happened or not. Kind of.
That makes it hard to investigate.
Yeah, it's a good documentary though.
It's good. It's just not what I expected.
Yeah, but it was the same thing. A lot of Bigfoot sightings in big weed fields and stuff.
Bigfoot just wanted to do a weed.
Humboldt County, from what I was reading too, is like considered the Bigfoot capital of the world as far as sightings are concerned.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
What if people are more prone to seeing the Bigfoot when they live where the Bigfoot originated from? Maybe.
Just throwing out questions.
I'm just
We're just
asking.
throwing out questions.
I don't have
here.
all the answers. Sometimes I have questions.
There's going to be a lot more questions and answers in this one. Kind of like, the last 3 weeks with Jack the Ripper as well. What are you going to do?
Throughout time, names for Bigfoot have become largely regional. In Canada, the name Sasquatch is widely used, while in the U.S., both the names and what it looks like depend on region. Other names include skunk ape in Florida and other southern states, grassman in Ohio. That's not great.
No, it's weak. More Ohio weak sauce. Grass man.
Yeah, that's lame.
That's like a guy like in a grass suit running around or something. Get the fuck out of here.
Now that I'm intrigued by. I'll do an episode on that.
Folk monster in Arkansas, wood booger in Virginia, the monster of Whitehall in Whitehall, New York, Momo in Missouri, Honey Island Swamp Monster in Louisiana, Dewey Lake Monster in Michigan, Mogollon Monster in Arizona, and Big Muddy Monster in southern Illinois.
I looked up the Arkansas one because it's spelled Fouke. And I'm like, I hope this is the fuck monster, but no, it's Folk Arkansas, not fuck Arkansas.
It's quite an interesting list of names. My personal favorite is the Honey Island Swamp Monster.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
There are some instances where the name Bigfoot has been used throughout history. In the 1830s, a Wyandotte chief was nicknamed Bigfoot because of the size of his feet. William A. Wallace, a 19th century Texas Ranger, was nicknamed Bigfoot due to his large feet, and today there is a Bigfoot, Texas, named after him.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
See, he got a city, Dave.
Yeah.
We
Just
we gotta
for
get your
his
guy-
big feet.
We got to get your guy statue. Just that.
I think so.
What if a city's like, all right, we'll give him like a 12-inch statue. It'll sit on our mayor's desk. Would you accept that?
No, that's unacceptable.
All right.
It's got to be like in the town square area to garner enough of a level of
We
respect.
should get one in our town square just for him. Regionally, it makes no sense, but we should just do it.
Should we do it here? We'll
Put it in
honor the
our
guy
square,
in
yeah.
our town?
We could do that.
Oh, that's
No,
an even
because then
better
they'd be like,
project.
fuck that. It's Grassman. It's not Bigfoot.
I think there's some staunch Grassman, Ohio
We don't
defenders
recognize
there.
the term Bigfoot. It's Grassman.
Grassman sounds like some really shitty superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, terrible.
Unless it's like a
Grassman.
cool superhero and it's like he just gets high, smokes grass all day. He does a grass. Grass man. And he's just like, he shows up late because he's just baked.
Hey, you're convincing me now.
And then in the movie,
Sounded better.
in the movie, he's played by Snoop Dogg. So it's perfect.
Grassman.
Lakota tribe leader Spotted Elk was also called Chief Bigfoot. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, at least 2 abnormally large grizzly bears were frequently reported in the newspapers. The first grizzly bear was called Bigfoot and was reportedly killed near Fresno, California in 1895 after killing sheep for 15 years.
He had a good run.
15
Good
years
for
out
him.
there, like
Fucking chowing down lamb chops every night.
just fucking up people's farms for 15 years. His weight estimated at 2,000 pounds. And the second one that was always written about and referred to as Bigfoot sometimes lived in Idaho in the 1890s and 1900s. And because of its size, there was some like supernatural powers attached to it in the folklore.
Supernatural.
2,000-pound bear they can't find for 15 fucking years. Jesus.
He's a ghost, man. Eats that sheep and runs.
15 years. They got him.
He's hibernating for a quarter of the time, right?
Well, that'd be the time to get him, sneak up on him.
It's
Don't
pretty
worry about
cowardly. I don't know. Getting him while he's hibernating. It's pretty weak.
You want to challenge him to a duel?
Have a fair fight, no?
Sure. All right. I mean, I'd watch that. I would not be a part of it. Sometimes I wish these big game hunters, they made it a little bit more fair. Like, notify the animal you're sneaking up on it, give it a chance to charge you or attack you.
That's the show I would watch.
Yeah.
Big game hunters getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Or just no, and maybe not fucked up, but like one-on-one, like a fair fight,
So them
Maybe-
getting fucked up.
Hey, maybe some of them are good. I don't know.
Like when they go out to hunt elephants, we'll secretly replace their rifle with a wood one and then watch as the elephants trample them. Like, that'd be sweet. I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd watch that every day.
See? New reality show. We just made it up.
Put the guy from Jimmy John's on there first.
There you go.
Well, that's right. He's into that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm down.
Make it happen, Mike.
All right. You work on your statue. I'll work on this new show. A lot of things cooking.
Guess I'm going to have a conversation with the mayor next week.
Hey, Mary, I got something for you. Hear me out. I know he's Grassman to all of you guys, but we just did a show on Bigfoot. You might have heard of us, Necronomipod. Pretty famous show around Cleveland. Baker Mayfield is loosely attached. I want a statue for the guy who came up with the term Bigfoot.
Jerry Cruz. Wasn't his name Jerry Cruz?
The mayor starts buzzing his security button to get you out of his office.
Anthropologists and historians have pointed out that before the name Bigfoot got popular, and had this catch-all name. Legends of large man-like creatures have existed in tons of different cultures. Many historians have made the argument that humans as a whole just thrive on having local legends or like larger than life creatures and stuff.
That means he's real, Mike. That proves it.
I accept this.
Okay, fine.
All right. Part 2 next week.
On the Tool River Indian Reservation.
You're a Tool River.
Reservation in California. Petroglyphs at a site called Painted Rock are believed to show a group of Bigfoots that people that live in that area have nicknamed the family. The local tribespeople call the largest of the glyphs Hairy Man, and they are estimated to be between 500 and 1,000 years old.
That's about what we estimate Dave's age, right?
It's not even physically possible, Mike.
In 1847, there were reported stories by natives about skookums, a race of cannibalistic wild men living on the peak of Mount St. Helens in southern Washington state.
Is that what your wife calls you, Mike? Skookums? No, skookums. Who's a good boy today?
Skookums. That's absurd.
Come to bed, skookums.
Now this, though, is interesting. A race of cannibalistic wild men?
Yeah, like, why doesn't cool shit like that happen today?
It might. And there's missing 411.
Yeah, maybe nobody makes it back from meeting them.
All right, fair enough.
Also related to this area was an alleged incident in 1924 where a violent encounter between a group of miners and a group of, quote, ape men occurred. These allegations were reported in the July 16th, 1924 issue of the Oregonian and have become popular in Bigfoot lore. This area is now referred to as Ape Canyon.
I want to hear about some more violent encounters with ape men.
Sounds scary.
Interesting news.
President Theodore Roosevelt, in his 1893 book, The Wilderness Hunter, wrote about a story he was told by an elderly mountain man named that he called Bauman.
See, he's talking about people who I think stand a chance big game hunting. Teddy Roosevelt will throw down with some animals.
A lot of animals.
They don't make tough men like that anymore.
They don't?
No, I don't think
It's
so.
a bunch of beta cucks now, right?
Exactly. Teddy Roosevelt was a badass with that stuff.
That's true.
I don't support necessarily what he did, but still, like that guy will run the country and then also kick your ass after dinner and then go have a scotch and write a book.
So the story he was told was one where a bad-smelling bipedal creature ransacked his beaver trapping camp, stalked them, and later became hostile when this creature killed his friend by breaking his neck near the Idaho-Montana border. President Roosevelt noted that Bauman seemed really scared when he was telling his story, but said that he thought it was Bauman's folklore from Germany that had just influenced the story.
Well, if the president says so, then I think this is a hoax.
Really? Incidentally, beaver trapping camp, that was the name of Mike's room in college.
Can confirm. It's copyrighted for a time.
It was he had beavers mounted all over the walls, right? Like it was above the door, beaver trapping camp.
I was a big fan of hunting beavers back then. It's gonna be one of those episodes where people are like, I can't follow the story. There's too many fucking sidebars.
Now I'm just laughing about the Larry Flint thing with Casey show your beaver.
Oh, that's right. Is that what you will always associate beaver with now?
Larry Flint. I could get him on a beaver, so I could look at the beaver. I used to have a beaver hunt at people could send in pictures of their beaver and put it in the beaver hunt section of the magazine.
Smell a new shirt, beaver hunt. Just a little cartoon picture of a beaver.
Used to be big hairy beavers in the 70s when we started the magazine.
Dave's favorite. Larry Flint, thank you for joining us. Get back to your grave.
As far as what people report as behavior of Bigfoot varies a lot of times. Some of these include repeated knocking sounds that would be made by rocks or logs. And in the Bigfoot world, they're commonly called wood knocking as well as rock throwing. In some reports, small trees have been bent, pulled out of the ground, or stacked in patterns like they were weaved or crisscrossed, which some researchers think that it's like a potential territorial marking. Some instances have also included full deer skeletons being hung high up in trees.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah. And they think that's like a territory thing too, like warning.
I would turn around.
Warning other Bigfoots, like, hey, this is my domain.
I didn't even think of that.
Like drug dealers, like, don't cross it or shit's going to pop off. Or is it warning us? I mean, because, like, we don't understand it. Maybe it's Bigfoot when it's going to pop off.
Sure, gonna pop off real quick.
You guys aren't from the streets like me. That's how we talk, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's just how we talk in the clink.
The majority of sightings are reported to occur at night, contributing to the idea that Bigfoot might be nocturnal. There's a lot of mainstream scientists who believe in Bigfoot, but they don't go for this whole nocturnal thing because all known apes, including humans, are not nocturnal mammals. You only see primates living a nocturnal lifestyle that are like the smaller ones, and I guess less evolved compared to a gorilla or orangutan or something.
That makes sense. It would be unusual for them to be nocturnal. Okay, I get it.
Another popular trait of Bigfoot sightings is that they are almost always seen alone. There are some reports of groups of Bigfoots being seen, but largely sightings are of just one Bigfoot.
I'm very upset that it's Bigfoots and not just big feet. Like, hey,
it
look at
both
that!
sounds
Look at
real
that!
dumb.
Look at that gaggle of big feet. That's what I want. Or what is it, Dave? Like you said with Jax the Ripper, Big's foot.
Big's foot.
Look at all this Big's foot over there. All right. Well, it is what it is.
So how do they procreate? Maybe they're like amoebas. They split in half. If we only see one at a time. Or does Mrs. Bigfoot just stay home
Do they
barefoot and
procreate?
pregnant?
Maybe when needed, they slip through the dimensions and come in. Boom. Mike just threw out dimensions. He didn't know what the fuck he's talking about, but he threw it out there.
Bigfoots are said to make howls, moans, grunts, whistles, and even some form of a language has been reported, like the sounds that we played in.
Like these kind of sounds or something different.
Oh, boy. Now I'm thinking about Larry Flint during sex. That wasn't a challenge, Dave. You don't have to do it. That's how I'm like trying to think like, oh shit, how do I do this one? That's just now what I'm thinking. That gross, disgusting.
How are you going to peg me if I'm sitting in my wheelchair?
Oh, God. Quick, Ian, move on. He can't. He's trying to regain his composure over there. Ian's having a little flush.
So we played those that tape in Missing 411 Part 2. And on that one, we brought up the fact that someone had looked at it. A U.S. Navy guy had looked at that. And it was analyzed by retired U.S. Navy cryptologic linguist Scott Nelson. He said, quote, "It's definitely a language. It's definitely not human in origin, and it could not have been faked."
That audio's scary.
Yeah.
Scared a lot of listeners from what I recall. I saw a lot of comments on that. Freaked them out. Should we play it again for them? I don't have it ready. Never mind.
Just let you kind of work yourself out of that one, Dave.
I was pretty scared. Like I'd be scared shitless if I was out in a tent at night listening to that.
Yeah.
So we think there's a connection here with Bigfoot, 411. I kind of think it's all wrapped up together somehow.
I mean, the majority of people think that those tapes are Bigfoot. Like,
Do you guys remember, and I know we talked about it on one other show since, but one of the Art Bell calls we had during our Patreon Halloween tribute to Art Bells, the guy was in his camper and he kept hearing loud thuds outside like all night long. And in the morning, like, so he just like hunkered down with like his gun. And in the morning he woke up and he got out of his trailer and it was surrounded by boulders in a big circle.
yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even know what you do, man. Terrifying.
And that's what
I
they
remember
say,
Art
though.
Bell was freaked out by that one. He was like, man. He probably went through like 5 Virginia Slims during that story. Or whatever he smoked. I like to think they're long ones.
Yeah, I could see him smoking like a Misty menthol or something.
Like a 120 or something like that.
Misty menthol.
I feel like we're insulting him a little bit here.
The ideas of what Bigfoot would eat is pretty debated in the Bigfoot world. Most mainstream scientists say that it's unlikely that an actively breeding population of Bigfoots would be able to survive in North American forests because great apes historically only do well in tropics like Africa and Asia. Others argue that Bigfoots would be more like humans and their diet would be opportunistic, like their diet would adjust to whatever was available to them.
My diet's opportunistic. I eat every fucking opportunity I get.
According to legends and accounts, Bigfoots eat roots, berries, nuts, fruit, fungi, salmon, and other fish, small mammals like rabbit and squirrel, birds, and sometimes deer or elk. There have also been reports of Bigfoot stealing livestock. In 2016, Centralia College anthropology professor Mitchell Townsend presented forensic research at the 69th Annual Anthropology Research Conference in Tacoma, Washington, that he and his team completed after studying 3 different sets of bones that were preyed on and recovered near Mount St. Helens. The claim was that bite marks found on the bones provided evidence of a large unknown hominid having made them.
Wonder how legit that is.
It sounds like the most legit of anything we're going to talk about.
I saw
Understatement.
I saw Centralia College. I wonder where that sounds like. That's that town in Pennsylvania that's on fire. They can't have a college there. So I looked at it's in Washington State though.
The most popular sighting you hear about was the sighting filmed by Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin in 1967. I mean, like anybody who's ever seen anything about Bigfoot has seen this video.
Has Mike ever seen this video?
I have.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah. And I laugh every time.
It's pre-CGI, pal.
I get it. And it shows. Just watching the Bigfoot in it walk and like turn around. And it's like, oh my God, this is fucking absurd. And people laugh at me for watching pro wrestling. Jesus Christ.
This video is always referred to as the Patterson-Gimlin film. And honestly, that film could be a whole episode in and of itself.
Oh, Mike would love to do that one.
That'd be a fun one.
There are so many different people that have analyzed that, and
I want to do
so much that goes into that
for
film.
Patreon, maybe Mystery Science Theater style, and I want us to watch it and like we can pause it and like circle things and be like, now notice this and look at this.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But to sum it up, in the early afternoon on Friday, October 20th, 1967, Patterson and Gimlin were riding northeast on horseback along the east bank of Bluff Creek in Humboldt County, California. At sometime between 1:15 p.m. and 1:40 p.m., they, quote, came to an overturned tree with a large root system at a turn in the creek, almost as high as a room.
All right, so we're back in Humboldt County, about 10 years later from where it originated. It's kind of people out there might be inclined to do stuff about Bigfoot or to see the Bigfoot more than other regions of the country.
When they got around it, quote, there was a log jam, a crow's nest, left over from the flood of 64. And then they spotted the figure behind it almost immediately. It was either, quote, crouching beside the creek to their left or, quote, standing there on the opposite bank. Gimlin later described himself as in a, quote, mild state of shock after seeing the figure.
He's like, we're really doing this?
He's like, God damn it.
Bob really put the suit on. Look at him.
Well, spoiler alert, Dave. Goddamn.
Patterson first estimated its height as 6'6" to 7 feet, and later raised his estimate to about 7'6".
That makes for a better story. It was 9'12", I tell you. 9'12".
Gimlin's estimate has always stayed at 6 feet.
Oh, it's a big difference.
The film shows what Patterson and Gimlin claimed was a large, hairy, bipedal ape-like figure with short, quote, silvery brown, darkish red-brown, or black hair covering most of its body.
So literally any hair color that we know on animals. It was something like that, and he stood between 4 feet and 8 feet tall.
And the hair covered everything, including what they said were obvious breasts. So a female.
Obviously. Hubba hubba.
I'm listening. This just turned into paranormal erotica.
I thought Mrs. Bigfoot stayed at home barefoot and pregnant like the good Lord intended.
More of that every month on Bible Babble with your pal Dave. You just dropped a Bible Babble this past week.
Yeah.
Getting good reviews. People are excited every month.
I don't know. It's a little silly, but
They wanted it. They got it.
well,
We're only halfway through the year, Pally. You got 6 more to crank out.
2021, putting that bad boy to bed at the end of the year, I think.
Oh, we making an official announcement here?
No.
This is the season premiere and season finale of Bible Babble.
It's only so much material there.
All right.
You can only go to the well so many times.
Well, you know what? We'll come up with something fun for 2022.
There you go.
Yeah. We'll give Ian another show to do. He doesn't do enough throughout the week on the research.
Patterson estimated that he was about 25 feet away from the Bigfoot and said his horse reared up like it was sensing the Bigfoot there. And he spent about 20 seconds getting himself off the saddle, controlling his horse, getting around to its other side, and getting his camera from a saddlebag before he could run toward the figure and start working his camera. He yelled, quote, "Cover me," to Gimlin, which meant get the gun out. Gimlin crossed the creek on horseback after Patterson had ran past it, riding on a path to the left of Patterson's. Then with his gun, he got off the horse, but did not point his rifle at the Bigfoot.
Because he might have accidentally shot his friend. Like, wouldn't be good, right?
Taking this prank a little too far.
The Bigfoot walked away from them about 120 feet away before Patterson began to run after it. The film is pretty shaky until Patterson got about 80 feet from the Bigfoot. At that point, the Bigfoot looked over its right shoulder at them, and Patterson fell to his knees. Patterson would later say that Bigfoot's expression was one of, quote, contempt and disgust. You know how it is when the Empire tells you one more word and you're out of the game. That's the way it felt.
Must have been his wife playing Bigfoot then.
Like, I'm trying to think of this as like if Bigfoot was real and he's just looking at them like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, just leave me alone. I could slaughter you right now.
Yeah, really? You're running after me?
Yeah, let
See these
me-
paws of mine? To see these breasts? These succulent Bigfoot breasts?
He's like, I'm a male and I have to walk around with these breasts all day, okay? It's not easy.
I'm not in a good mood.
My back
Quit
is
fucking with me.
always sore. I don't get to wear shoes because I have big feet, obviously. Fuck out of here, assholes. Now, I would watch that video repeatedly. Bigfoot turns into like a Karen and just starts bitching at him. Apologies to all you Karens out there.
Shortly after this point, the steady middle portion of the film begins, containing the famous look back frame. Patterson said, quote, "It turned a total of, I think, 3 times. Shortly after looking over its shoulder on film, the Bigfoot disappeared behind some trees for 14 seconds, then reappears in the film's final 15 seconds. After Patterson moved 10 feet to get a better view, it fades out into the trees again and being lost to view at a distance of 265 feet as the reel of film ran out."
Like, you better come pick me up. I'm done with your stupid jokes.
Patterson then got his second roll of film from his saddlebag and filmed the Bigfoot's tracks. Then the men tracked it for another couple miles, but, quote, lost it in heavy undergrowth. They went to their campsite 3 miles south, picked up plaster, returned to the initial site, measured the creature's step length, and made 2 plaster casts, one each of the best quality right and left prints.
Dave's a big fan of heavy undergrowths.
Our mutual friend.
Our mutual friend.
No, it's better. It's Dave. Heavy undergrowths and crusty buttholes. Count him in.
Jesus. You almost made me throw up on air last week with that shit.
That's right. He took his headphones off so he couldn't hear me anymore. I'm sitting 3 feet away from him.
That's when you said they didn't have to wipe because someone would lick it.
Oh, come on.
I forgot about that.
That's what got him.
Oh, that's going to get me now. Now you're making him sick.
Patterson capitalized on publicity from the film, while Gimlin only briefly helped to promote the film in public. And he pretty much avoided discussing this publicly for years. He turned down multiple requests to be interviewed. He later reported that he had avoided publicity after Patterson and this guy who was promoting it, named Al Diatley, had broken their agreement to pay him 1/3 shares of any profit that was made from the film. Another factor to him not speaking was that his wife did not want any publicity.
Yeah, that'll do it. He's probably just embarrassed, right? His buddy, they probably drinking all day, talked him into doing this. He's like, asshole. He's sobered up. I don't want any part of this.
He was on that Sasquatch documentary, remember? When
Vaguely.
like in the 15-minute total.
The first 15 minutes when they were talking about Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's one of his only
I guess so.
appearances.
I
Did he seem
remember
into it?
He said it's all true. He said people can say whatever they want, but it's true.
Okay.
There's people. It
Depends on your definition of true.
People are split on this. Even, very qualified people to look at video and how a hominid like that would walk and things. Some people
Smarter people than you believe it, Mike. Scientists, in fact.
Alas, there's the next paragraph.
In 2002, Philip Morris, owner of Morris Costumes, claimed he made a gorilla costume that was used in the Patterson film.
What? Skip this part.
Morris said he discussed his role in the hoax at, quote, costume conventions, lectures, and magician conventions.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he was on that documentary too, remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know these people at the time, so it didn't. Now, hearing the whole story, it makes more sense.
Yeah, like they show Gimlin saying that it's real, and then they show that guy saying, no, I gave them that suit. Like I made that shit.
Man, I don't remember that part. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch this. Dave, they need to get him at Cinema Wasteland. I'd go listen to that.
I'd like to hear that, sure. That'd be a great story. Maybe he could actually bring like a mock-up of the suit or something. We could go out in the woods and try it on and see how it looks.
I'd do
Recreate
that.
the
Hell
film.
yeah. You and Ian shoot and I'll walk and I'll look at you all Karen-like and sassy.
Give us the can I speak to the manager look as you turn back.
Right. Just hold up my receipt and then keep walking.
So he talked about this publicly, like we said, at these conventions and different things. But he first really publicly addressed it on August 16th, 2002 on Charlotte, North Carolina radio station WBT. His story was also printed in the Charlotte Observer, and he claimed that he didn't want to expose the hoax earlier in fear of harming his business, which makes sense.
Yeah.
They'd be like, hey, asshole.
Why'd you have to blow it up? I'm not coming to your store anymore. Fucko. I mean, that was 35 years later, though. I waited a long fucking time.
Yeah.
He keeps kayfabe.
Yeah.
Morris said that he sold the gorilla suit to Patterson through mail order in 1967, thinking it was going to be used in what Patterson described to him as a, quote, prank. After the sale, Morris said that Patterson called him asking how to make the, quote, shoulders more massive and, quote, arms longer. Morris said that he told them whoever wore the suit should wear football shoulder pads and hold sticks in his hands underneath the suit.
Smart. Look, fucking with people will never not be fun. Let's just leave it at that. If you could pull off a fucking genius hoax like this, it would be awesome.
I agree.
And I would go down with the ship too, just like these guys.
Well, yeah.
Morris has gone on to say, quote,
the Bigfoot researchers say that no human can walk that way in the film. Oh, yes, they can. When you're wearing long clown's feet, you can't place the ball of your foot down first. You have to put your foot down flat. Otherwise, you'll stumble. Another thing, when you put on the gorilla head, you can only turn your head maybe a quarter of the way. And to look behind you, you've got to turn your head and your shoulders and your hips. Plus, the shoulder pads in the suit are in the way of the jaw. That's why the Bigfoot turns and looks the way he does in the film. He has to twist his entire upper body.
He makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it adds up in my book.
You can't deny. Yeah. Oh, I think old Philly might have a valid story here.
Oh man.
Gimlin seemed credible though in that documentary. Like he didn't seem, it wasn't any outrageous claims or anything. He was just.
Do you think he got paid though to they were like, hey, we'll pay you a few extra $1,000 to do this and just play it up? And he's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna get many more paydays out of this. I might as well.
Yeah.
But I would never blow up the hoax, though. Just sitting there, as you're getting
Philip
old.
Morris already ruined it for you. Get that
Still, you're going down with the ship, though. No one's ever definitively proven you wrong.
Philip Morris, never heard of her.
The cigarette guy? Fuck, I hate cigarettes.
Yeah. Please, everyone smoked back then. Kids smoked back then.
We'll be right back.
The next popular Bigfoot story is the Minnesota Iceman, and this is one that. Actually, when I think of Bigfoot, this is the first one I think of just from Unsolved Mysteries as a kid. This was the complete dead body of a male hominid preserved in ice and taken around the United States in 1968 as part of a traveling sideshow belonging to a guy named Frank Hansen. Keep in mind, it's a year after the Patterson-Gimlin films.
Interesting.
The body was brought to attention of cryptozoologists Ivan Sanderson and Bernard Heuvelman by a guy named Terry Cullen. Cullen said he had seen the body at the International Livestock Exposition annual fair in Chicago. Frank Hansen, who was running the show, claimed that he was only the temporary handler of the body and that it belonged to an undisclosed owner. At one time, Hansen claimed that the body had been discovered floating in a block of ice off the Siberian coast by a Russian seal hunting boat. Later, he said that a Japanese whaling ship found the body, and then further went on to change his story and said it had been found in a deep freeze facility in Hong Kong.
At least he's consistent.
He changed his story again and said it had been shot on a hunting trip in the Whiteface Reservoir area of Minnesota. But for all these stories, the most popular idea where the body came from is that it was found in Vietnam and flown to the United States in a body bag. Heuvelman got this idea from a story of a, quote, huge ape killed in Da Nang, Vietnam in 1966. And supposedly this is close to where Frank Hansen had been stationed during the war.
It's all adding up, huh, Mike?
Yeah. I believe this one 100%, I think. All in.
I think Frank Hansen was Chris Hansen's father. Do you know that?
Stop that. No Hansen would ever be
Might have been.
dishonest.
So, Dad, you say you have this body. Why don't you just take a seat over here?
Sanderson and Heuvelman examined the body in December 1968 at Frank Hansen's home, where it was being stored for the winter. Both became convinced that it was real, so much so that they prepared detailed illustrations and planned to have the creature described in a technical literature publication. So according to them, the body was of a large male with a thick neck and large hands and feet. Its face was broad, flattened, and had a short upturned nose and prominent eyebrows. An eyeball was hanging from one of its sockets, apparently resulting from a gunshot to the back of the head. And a bent forearm was interpreted as evidence of a broken arm. Sanderson and Heuvelman were really interested in its hands. Its thumb was slender, tapered, and long. Its nails were flat, yellow, and had the appearance that they were almost manicured. And a heel-like pad was on the palm's outer side.
Oh, yeah. Keep talking, baby. Nice hand. I love the sound of your hand.
At one point during the examination, the glass over the case cracked and released an odor that they described as decomposing flesh.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Heuvelman published a 1969 paper on this in a Belgian scientific journal, calling it a new species of human genus that he named Homo pongoides, meaning ape-like man. John Napier, a primatologist at the Smithsonian Institute with a serious interest in cryptohominids, was invited to examine the body. He became sure that it was a latex model. Hansen's explanation for this was that he had stopped showing the original in fear of being found guilty of killing what might have been a form of human and replaced it with a model.
He's like, oh, you got me, but this isn't the real one. I keep that safe. This is just my traveling one.
I believe him. You don't want to get it ruined taking it out on the road.
Of course. You're trying to prove its existence.
Sanderson supported this by saying that the body examined by Napier was obviously different from the original one that he and Hoovelman had examined.
Obviously.
Okay.
It sounds like they just didn't want to admit that they were that they were duped here. The photos show that over the years, the form of the face and body varied somewhat. In some photos, the mouth is closed, and in others, it's open. This has always been thought of as a hoax by pretty much
Mike.
Everybody
and the
except
rest of the
Sanderson
world.
and Hoovelman.
That's right.
It actually went up for auction on eBay in 2013, and today it's owned by a guy named Steve Busty of the Museum of Weird in Austin, Texas. And it looks exactly what it was discussed and illustrated by Hoovelman and Sanderson.
We'll have to go down and investigate.
I would
like to
love
see that.
to go to the Museum of Weird.
Yeah.
Austin's a good town, too.
Great town.
All right, first live show, Austin. I'm going to start. I've said
Nice.
that about 100 times. I'm going to say that for every town I want to go to.
So those are the two most popular Bigfoot sightings I could think of.
Big feet sighting.
Bigfoots.
Well, I mean, it's made up, so we can call it whatever we want. It's not like it's an official
The
term.
rules of grammar apply, Mike.
Big
You can't
feet.
just change at will.
Okay, Big's feet, Big's foot. Will you accept that one day?
I will.
Big's
I will.
foot.
I will allow it.
The Bigfoot community is very much like the UFO one. There's one serious organization called Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, or BFRO.
Can we get away? Question: Can we get away with selling Beefro shirts?
Don't think so.
What if we actually Beefro, like BEEF row?
Yeah, we probably could do that.
I want Beefro shirts. Just saying.
Is that your favorite acronym for
It is.
the group so far?
Of all of them, including the aliens and MUFON.
Wow.
I like
New
Beefro.
favorite tonight.
Yeah, big fan.
There's a bunch of smaller ones that people kind of go rogue with their Bigfoot claims. We're going to get into Tom Biscardi and Gabfro, which I can't remember what Gabfro stands for, but that was one that he created. And Bifro gets very angry about that. They are not happy when they get confused with Gabfro.
Can you blame them, Ian? Can you blame them? I'm going to start my own one of these. I thought we could have one and call it the Bigfoot Observers Nighttime Eyewitness Reconnaissance Syndicate. Boners for short.
100%. And
And like they just said, with them getting angry about getting confused, there's a lot of drama in the Bigfoot world, just like the UFO one. Everybody's fighting with each other.
Hard to believe. Such a scientific expedition into trying to figure this out that people would stoop to that sort of infighting.
The Bigfoot community is wild too. Like, watch the reality shows with the Bigfoot hunters. They get real into it. Throw on their camo,
They sure
get some
do.
guns, start blowing into whistles or I know one of them. One of those groups thinks that a harmonica can replicate Bigfoot sounds.
Oh,
They're out there with shotguns and harmonicas, blowing them in the woods.
I can't.
Blowing Bigfoot or the harmonica?
The harmonicas.
They would if they could, but they can't. So they.
Because I got a blowjob from a Bigfoot hunter one time. It was great. He's a lot of spit.
What are you getting sick about
Thanks,
over there?
Larry. I had I can't remember who it was, but I had friends that they did like a Bigfoot tour in like West Virginia or Virginia or something, and they were like, "Oh, we don't give a shit." Like they got boozed up beforehand and were just dicking around the whole time, and they got yelled at by other people on the tour that are like, "You guys need to shut up. Some of us take this stuff seriously." Like, get fucked. Come on.
It's still real to me.
Yeah. It's like in the middle of the night, you're on like a guided tour. Like, relax about it.
So this guy named Tom Biscardi is the CEO of Searching for Bigfoot Incorporated. He went on Coast to Coast AM on July 14, 2005, and said that he was, quote, 98% sure that his group would be able to capture a Bigfoot, which they had been tracking in the Happy Camp, California area. A month later, he announced on Coast to Coast that he had access to a captured Bigfoot and was setting up a live stream event for people to see it at the price of $14 per person. He went on Coast to Coast again a few days later to announce that there was no captain Bigfoot.
Nuh-uh.
Oops.
He blamed an unnamed woman for misleading him and said that the show's audience was gullible. So this pissed off.
Yeah, the audience is the gullible one. Jesus.
So this pissed off George Norrie, and he demanded that Biscardi refund everyone. Biscardi agreed to refund the people who paid the $14 who had heard him on Coast to Coast, but he wouldn't refund anyone else from before he was on Coast to Coast.
What did he show on the live stream then?
Nothing. It was just done. Yeah. I don't think there ever was a live stream set up. There were probably no cameras purchased or anything.
No.
On July 9th, 2008, two guys, Rick Dyer and Matthew Whitten, posted a video to YouTube claiming that they had discovered the body of a dead Bigfoot in a forest in northern Georgia. Tom Biscardi was brought back in to investigate, and then Dyer and Whitten received $50,000 from searching for Bigfoot Incorporated as a good faith gesture.
Wow, they got a lot of cash. Are they still around?
No. So
Damn it.
Tom Biscardi did not get this money from searching for Bigfoot Incorporated. He borrowed it from somebody. Like some person that was just really interested in Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Tom Biscardi conned him into giving him $50,000.
This is going to be what we have to worry about with Ian if we ever make it big. He's going to be fucking giving his money out to everybody who comes to him. So I'm going to go search for aliens. I'm going to go investigate Skinwalker. Ian's like, here's 50 grand. Let me know.
They pulled off getting this story covered by major news networks, including BBC, CNN, ABC, Fox News.
I remember this.
Soon after the press conference, the alleged Bigfoot body was delivered in a block of ice in a freezer with the Searching for Bigfoot Incorporated team. When the contents were thawed out, observers found that the hair was not real, the head was hollow, and the feet were rubber.
Son of a bitch. This was
Mike
the one
was on
I
the
thought
edge
was
of his
true.
seat, yeah.
I thought this was the one. I was like, this is it.
Rick Dyer and Matthew Whitten admitted it was a hoax after being confronted by Steve Coles, executive director of SasquatchDetective.com.
Like, what's your end game here? Like, you just stand there like, oh, maybe they won't notice it's rubber and hollow.
See what had happened.
I don't understand.
You know what they need to do is when these people get called out, they need to have them on the Steve Harvey show and let Steve Harvey call them out, because he'll give them some looks, some sass, and some funny quips, and Ian will be loving every second of it.
So I think what the end game here is, or at least what it's alleged to be, is that Tom Biscardi started Gabfro, which I can't remember what it stands for, but it was basically like a Google search result thing. So when people searched for Beefro, he would come up too. Right. He was also eyeing to start like a Bigfoot hunting tour type thing. So the theory was that get this national publicity, it would draw people to, at least at the end of the day, they would come for his hunting thing.
Maybe make the 50 grand back.
Yeah, and Rick Dyer and Matthew Whitten were in on this whole scheme too. Matthew Whitten was a police officer. I'm not sure what his rank was, but he was a police officer. He was fired immediately for this, and Rick Dyer was just doing his own thing. He was just, I think he was a used car salesman, if I remember correctly.
That just fits perfectly, doesn't it?
In January 2014, Rick Dyer came back into the Bigfoot spotlight and said,
I'm back, bitches.
By popular demand. There's like two people there.
Well, like Beefro and all those people were so pissed because after this one in 2008, they started a YouTube channel called Bigfoot Police. and they were just calling out.
That sounds like a shitty reality show on like A&E at like midnight.
I know. They're just as bad as the UFO world at like branding and just everything. But the whole YouTube channel was just dedicated to shitting on Tom Biscardi and Rick Dyer, like fighting back against this shit.
And then he's back and they're like, fuck.
So in 2014, Rick Dyer came back and he said that he had killed a Bigfoot in September 2012 outside San Antonio.
Nobody ever sees a Bigfoot. The same guy that hoaxed it. Well, now this time he actually did shoot him. Just so happened.
He claimed to have had scientific tests ran on the body, saying, quote, from DNA tests to 3D optical scans to body scans, it is the real deal. It's Bigfoot, and Bigfoot's here, and I shot it, and now I'm proving it to the world.
I mean, he has to be telling the truth this time, right?
He said that he had kept the body in a hidden location and intended to take it on tour across North America in 2014. He released photos of the body and a video showing a few people's reactions to seeing it, but never released any of those tests or scans. He refused to disclose the test results or to provide any type of sample. He said that the DNA results were done by an undisclosed lab and could not match its identity to any known animal.
I mean, based on all of the information he's provided us, how can you doubt him? He told you he shot it and killed it and had tests.
That's an eyewitness account.
Yeah.
Also, this studio could be an undisclosed lab if, you know, a bottle
Sure.
of ammonia is sitting there.
Oh,
it's a lab.
You got a Bigfoot? Yeah, I'll sign off on this is an unknown species.
Rick Dyer said that he would reveal the body and the tests on February 9th, 2014 at a news conference at Washington University, but he never made the test results available. After doing a Phoenix tour, the Bigfoot body was taken to Houston. On March 28th, 2014, Rick Dyer admitted on his Facebook page that his, quote, Bigfoot corpse was another hoax. He paid a guy named Chris Russell of Twisted Toy Box to manufacture the Bigfoot from latex, foam, and camel hair, which they, behind closed doors, nicknamed Hank. Dyer earned approximately $60,000 from the tour of the second fake Bigfoot corpse. He later said that he did kill a Bigfoot,
Yep.
but did not take the real body on tour for fear it would have been stolen.
Oh, okay. All right, man. I believe you. Cool. Go have a good life. You fucking stole $60,000, you piece of shit.
This next person that we're going to get into is associated with Bifro and is part of that whole ordeal that we had to bring up about missing 411 with, what's his name? David Politis. We talked about, he had his hand in Bifro and people use that as a knock on him with the missing 411 stuff. In November of 2012, Dr. Melba Ketchum, who I later found out is a veterinarian, so not knocking a veterinarian or anything, but when we get into what she's...
That's interesting.
I don't think Melba Ketchum's qualified to make some of the claims that she starts making.
Wow. Hope all you vets out there I
didn't mean
fucking
it like
shit
that.
on your profession. I believe his exact quote was, "They're not real doctors."
I didn't mean it like
That's
that.
what I heard. We'll run the tape and see. We'll run the tape and see.
She got national attention when she said that through DNA testing, Bigfoot was 100% real and is a relative to humans dating back 15,000 years ago. The study by Dr. Ketchum suggested that a humanoid cryptid had sex with modern human females that resulted in hairy hominin hybrids.
Say that like a bunch of times.
AKA Triple H.
She said, quote, our data indicate that the North American Sasquatch is a hybrid species, the result of males of an unknown hominin species crossing with female Homo sapiens.
Sounds good. Sounds scientific. She's a doctor.
A lot of H words. I don't know.
According to Dr. Ketchum, her study lasted for 5 years, mostly because no one would peer review her results for a scientific journal.
Couldn't get into cryptozoology today.
She went on coast to coast multiple times, always pushing back the date of it being released. And like I said, like she got the national attention in 2012, but she started this way back. She went on Coast to Coast a bunch of times, kept pushing everything back.
Sounds like the guys that run that Promised Land podcast. Pushing it back, pushing it back.
Oh, boy. He's building up anticipation to the season finale.
It'll be out next week.
Okay. Start calling you Rick Dyer. Is that his name, Rick? I didn't fuck that up. Okay, good. Landed that joke. Woo!
I started listening to Promised Land when I was still alive. Still not done yet.
See, now you've upset the ghost of Larry Flint. He didn't get to hear the finale.
I died at a cliffhanger. Left me hanging.
She went to some Bigfoot conventions too, pushing back the date and, basically just making the excuse that the scientific community wouldn't take her serious. And then eventually she just started no-showing Bigfoot conventions. She finally released her report in 2013 behind a paywall. She was trying to charge $30 for it.
After you dragged your credibility through the mud by just no-showing conventions. Oh, now I'm ready to release, and it's $30.
$30.
Yeah. Because if people didn't believe you before, now they certainly do because you showed good faith by no-showing all those conventions.
Her website was really poorly designed, and people got around the paywall and started to spread it around for free, so she didn't get to scam anybody. The piece, written by a team of researchers led by Dr. Ketchum, is titled, quote, Novel North American Hominins, the Next Generation Sequencing of 3 Whole Genomes and Associated Studies. And it was published in the De Novo Scientific Journal, which is 100% a random journal started by Dr. Ketchum herself.
Is it easy to start a scientific journal?
I think you can just say that you're doing it.
Oh.
It seems like that's what she did, at least.
Why don't we just add a tab on our website, like scientific studies? Now we have scientific journal. We'll just write stuff.
Okay, we can do that.
Figured out today I can jerk off 3 times within a half hour with my left hand before getting slight tendonitis. Stay tuned for more studies. Things like that. We're just sure.
You can give video evidence.
Well, I mean, come on. Maybe on my OnlyFans.
The study used 111 samples of alleged Bigfoot hair, blood, mucus, toenail, bark scrapings, saliva, and skin with hair and tissues attached. These were all collected by dozens of people from 34 sites around North America. The hairs were compared to reference samples from common animals, including human, dogs, cows, horse, deer, elk, moose, fox, bears, coyotes, and wolves, and were said to not match any of them. At the end of her report, it said, quote,
We have extracted, analyzed, and sequenced DNA from over 100 separate samples, obtained from scores of collection sites throughout North America. Hair morphology was not consistent with human or any known wildlife hairs. DNA analysis showed 2 distinctly different types of results. The mitochondrial DNA CM was unambiguously human, while the nuclear DNA was shown to harbor novel structure and sequence. The data conclusively proves that the Sasquatch exists as an extant hominin and are a direct maternal descendant of modern humans.
Conclusively.
So let it be written, so let it be done. Yeah, if anyone can make sense of what the fuck I just read. I guess so.
I heard conclusively. That's good enough for me.
The vet said it.
That's the thing with this, is that like when the real scientific community looked at this, they said it was largely nonsense. Like a lot of it just didn't even make sense. It was just words jumbled together.
Right.
So they did finally peer review it.
They did.
And they tore it apart.
Right to the waste paper basket.
The biggest argument that they had, aside from it just being absolute nonsense, that the samples were taken from random people all over a fucking continent, and who knows how they were handling them or mailing them. And she has refused, even to this day, to give out any of the contact information for any of the people that submitted samples. So,
Oh, boy.
and there's just a solid chance that she hoaxed this herself.
People love hoaxing the Bigfoot stuff.
That's the problem with the Bigfoot world is there's no credible, like actual credible evidence.
And if you really cared about Bigfoot and the search and the study for it, you wouldn't be taking part in this bullshit because it just ruins all of its credibility. You know?
Absolutely. You're hurting your cause.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole discussion on like what to do with a Bigfoot if it does exist and we find one.
Stay the fuck away from it because it's going to kill you.
Some people say we should kill it to study it. There's like two camps of people. Other people say we should just let it alone or try to capture it to see, you know.
It'd be interesting to study it.
What does Beefro stand on that?
I think just letting him do his thing.
I agree. Why do we have to know everything about him?
Maybe it's more fun not to know.
Maybe we should be like aliens and then just capture it and fuck it like they do us when they fucking take us up to spaceships.
Anally probe the Bigfoot.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. They go from like, what is this thing to fucking it in 10 minutes. Just saying.
You like that? You like that, Bigfoot?
Am I wrong, people? Come on.
Well, that's a good point. I like to think we're a little better than that.
I just don't understand why the first way that aliens always go about studying humans is to fuck it. Like, why is that first on the list? Maybe like 50th on the list, but first thing, like 20 minutes in, you're fucking this thing? Come on.
Anal probe is a little different than fucking it. We're not talking
raping this thing, raping it. Anyways, all right.
You make good points, Mike, and I don't know how to refute them.
I vote don't rape Bigfoot.
Well, I can get behind that.
Okay. I think we proved its existence here tonight.
It's interesting how divided scientists are as far as who, you know, which ones believe Bigfoot exists and which ones don't.
And so the ones that do, though, because a lot of the stuff we talked about tonight was like, you know, sillier stuff. The ones that do believe, what do they usually tend to go to is like
real schools,
evidence.
Real science schools.
Well, right. But what I'm asking
scientists.
is, what evidence do they go back to and say, like, this is kind of why we think so?
I think a lot of it is like the progression of evolution. They go back to that a lot, that there should be something else.
The missing link.
Yeah. I know the fact that just national forests and forests in general are fucking huge. You know, something could easily hide in there forever. And like the first one that popped in my head is Jane Goodall, who taught Coco sign language, the gorilla. She completely believes in Bigfoot and says that 100% there would be something like that.
That's good enough for me.
Damn.
I won't take Melba Ketchum's word for it, but I'll take Dr. Jane's word on it. I thought there was maybe a little more slightly plausible evidence or stories.
That's
here.
why I asked the question. Like, there must be something, you know, these people that are educated and, you know, credible people and they believe in it. What is it that they think? It seems like a lot of it is, well, it just makes sense that they would exist. Yeah. Which is okay. I get that too. But all right.
Anything's possible.
Of course.
I would just like to hear a legit story, though, or a sighting, a credible one.
The fact that there's no real physical evidence ever, besides some tracks every once in a while, you'll see a lot of those. And then a lot of the sightings, it's like Bigfoot's there, and then it just disappears real quick, and people can't track it or anything. And a lot of people say that that's the reason why these would all be fake stories. You know, that Bigfoot doesn't exist. There's no proof of anything. It's there and it's gone. But then people bring in the idea of, what if Bigfoot is an ultra-terrestrial being from a different dimension?
Oh, that's a new angle.
There's a strong following of people that subscribe to that theory.
Which would mean that they don't need to procreate. So
their family's back home somewhere else.
So the Bigfoot are in a different dimension.
It goes back to the same thing as like John Keel with Mothman, how he said that it would basically be different dimensions and a portal, but he called them window areas where something like Mothman could slip through. Things like the Men in Black could slip through.
I wonder what the point of slipping through for Bigfoot. Like, what's his game? What's he's coming here for?
Maybe he just accidentally slips through.
He's like, oh, fuck, I'm stuck here. These assholes, they want to kill me. And they mock me and they dress up like me.
Like, there's the whole wormhole thing with like a fold in time, in that when there might just be like this random fold in time for a second, and you see a Bigfoot walk past, but then it's just gone. It just popped in for a second.
Good explanations. Anything else?
Better than anything Rick Dyer
That's right.
provided.
Motherfucker.
Like all that stuff's nonsense. This is at least plausible.
It's tomfoolery is what it is, Dave.
Absolutely.
I'm
tomfoolery.
sorry for the foul language, but it is what it is. It's tomfoolery.
I think that dimensional stuff's intriguing.
I was trying to read about it today because I was reading about the theory of Bigfoot being interdimensional, and it referenced the theory of like that the universe is a hologram, like our reality is a hologram.
My reality is flat, motherfucker.
Well, that's what physicists kind of theorize with that, is that what we see, it's like being projected on a TV screen, even though it doesn't feel like that. And they base this off of that their mathematical equations, they can solve like theoretical math equations and stuff like that easier 2-dimensionally than 3-dimensionally.
Math's your strong suit, Mike. What do you think about that?
Well,
I'm just
as
saying.
a mathematician myself, I can, 5 plus 5 is 10. And, I don't want to bore you with all that
Sure.
logistics, but.
I don't know what any of that means that I just said. That's just what these physicists say.
Okay.
So I just said it.
What's the whole theory? And we might have even talked about this once, but they said like if you were like walking around and saw your actual self, you wouldn't recognize you. Because like the way you are actually appear to others is not how you appear to yourself.
Yeah.
What is that? Make that sense with all of this. Is that the same type of thing, or is that just hogwash?
I don't know, to be honest.
That one always just weirded me out. Like I could walk by myself and I wouldn't even know that was me because I see myself different than how others.
I think it's interesting to
see
think
me.
about.
Had you not heard that before?
Yeah, we've talked about that before. I don't know what it's called, but
I think when we were talking about doppelgangers, we brought that up.
But then I wonder how that plays an effect with mirrors. Like, because you're seeing yourself in a mirror and I see myself in a photo. Are you seeing the same Mike in a photo that I'm seeing?
are you projecting different attributes onto it?
Right.
We need to clone
Like,
Mike.
I know
and have
that
him walk
I
by.
have 22-inch biceps and a 12-pack. But like, I'm wondering, like, do you guys see that? Do you see that?
I've never noticed that, to be honest with you. No.
See? We're getting somewhere then. Okay.
I think you solved
22-inch
it.
biceps, 12-inch cock, 6-pack abs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Never seen any evidence of any of that stuff.
Well. Oh, that's going to be inappropriate. I'm going to be nice. I was going to be like, well, ask your wife. Then I stalled, and then I still said it anyways.
And you always hear, or if you listen to stuff like that or whatever, these physicists sometimes that believe in that stuff will say reality is thin. Something could just poke through.
That's what she said.
Maybe all that shit is something just slipping through.
You know what else is thin? The hymen, right, Mike? Am I right?
Dave, your fantasy terms.
Oh, those don't exist either.
Well, come on. The entire female reproductive system and sexual organs are a myth. Holes is holes. They lead to nothing.
Holes is holes, Mike. I agree with you.
See? Mr. Sex himself agrees with me. That guy invented sex. I
I
think.
can show you my butthole and Chris Anthony's butthole. You won't be able to tell the difference. Holes is holes.
Oh, man. Ooh. Would you do that? If you could see hers, would you see his?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I would too. You have to, right?
Absolutely.
Even for the story. Hey, guess what I saw today? Larry Flynn's butthole. Hey, that's not it. Guess what else I saw today?
You like what you see up there, big guy? I'm really showing you something today.
All right, this was Bigfoot Show. What the fuck did we do?
I don't know.
All right, we got anything else?
I mean, if I think Bigfoot's real, I would subscribe to the...
You also wouldn't refer people to this episode to listen to if you wanted people to believe that Bigfoot was real. We did not do justice today for the Bigfoot community.
They're not going to love it.
No, I would say interdimensional. Because if a...
Yeah, I think so. Mostly because I can't understand any of that shit. So, yeah, I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
I believe in Bigfoot. I have one in my backyard, as a matter of fact.
It's true. You posted a photo of it.
It's pretty
It's
sweet.
an authentic Bigfoot.
That's right. I don't know about the interdimensional. I think it's fun to think about. I'm not sure if I buy that.
I'm saying if it does exist, that would be my theory because I just don't believe in Bigfoot as it is.
I think there's something going on in the national parks. I don't know what it is, but something's going on.
I thought we in that episode, though, said feral people. We all kind of agreed maybe was the cause.
Well, doesn't Bigfoot count maybe as a feral person?
I don't know. I thought feral people was more human-esque than a Bigfoot would be, but I don't know.
I mean, that guy, that Navy linguist, that was real.
Yeah,
whatever.
Someone's out there talking some kind of shit.
And then if that's the case, maybe there's both. You would imagine feral people would have more encounters with Bigfoot than us, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they have like an arrangement. Who gets the next stray
kill.
person in the national park?
In the end, this is a PSA. Don't go camping. Don't go hiking. Stay in your house.
Limit your physical activity to indoors.
Yeah. Be safe. Just humans don't have any business being outdoors. We are a coddled people. And we should stay that way. If you need to leave, you go to Target, you go to Starbucks, you get your little mocha jocha latte, and then you go home and you watch, Real Housewives on DirecTV or whatever you're doing. ESPN or something. There's no need to be outside. Fucking these things will get you, or whatever's out there. If it's not this, it's the mosquitoes.
You make a compelling argument. I mean, I can't refute any of that.
I'm Mike, and this is why nature sucks.
I like the interdimensional stuff.
It's fascinating. We'll have to do a show on that one day.
It's hard.
And I'll sit here and just not understand a word you're saying, but
it's hard to comprehend. Like, I was really trying to wrap my mind around how reality as we see it is actually just like a projection onto a TV screen or something. Like I guess what they say,
that's what I'm
hologram.
I'm trying to understand that.
I have to read more about that.
Yeah. The other theory was too with that kind of stuff is that we never evolved to see or be able to interact with any dimension past the third because there was no need for us as animals, through evolution to evolve past the third dimension to be able to perceive things. But every once in a while, something can slip in and we'd see something.
I like it.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll evolve one day and we'll get there.
Maybe
I'll evolve and watch a movie one day. How about
Maybe
that?
so.
Huh? That'd be big, wouldn't it?
Be a shocking turn of events, quite frankly.
We'll see. Don't hold your breath. We'll see what happens. All right. Anything else? We good? People are like,
That's
you guys
all.
an
Nah,
abomination
that's
of a Bigfoot episode.
That's exactly what a Bigfoot episode should be.
I
like.
agree. This was a hell of a time, but I'm a non-believer, so this is exactly what I thought it should be.
I mean, what are you going to talk about? There's no one's ever provided.
I guess that was my thing. Is
right.
I thought there was more evidence. I thought, and I guess there's not.
We covered the biggest, I guess the most well-known
Fucking film. If that's what the scientists are believing on, well,
I think a lot of it is
then maybe
the
I'll become a
tracks.
scientist.
A lot of it's the tracks, like the plaster cast and stuff. Mm-hmm. A lot of scientists say that those can't be faked. That's their opinion on some of those.
Pretty sure.
So now you got scientists telling the art community what they can and can't do. I feel like they're not experts in that.
I think we could probably come up with some Bigfoot prints.
Yeah, I think we probably could.
We should do that. That sounds like a good idea. Start
Sounds
putting
fun,
them all
too.
over town, places.
Ooh, I like. Now we're getting somewhere tonight with this stuff.
What if we do it like the Bigfoot print? Well, no, because then it becomes a thing. That's all right. I mean, unless we're going to lead it to be a hoax, we probably shouldn't talk about this then. Let's just stop here then. Never mind.
Who knows where it might go? Never mind.
Forget what we just said. Why would we ever do anything like that? Like, that would just be ridiculous. Any hoodles. What do we got? Some patrons?
Shout them out, Mike. Shout them from the mountaintops.
All right. Thank you very much to new patrons Gabe Benbrook, Tiffany Lovelace, Jesse, Josh Collins, Maurice Devlin, Natalie Joint, Penelope Code, excuse me, Dixie Normus, Hellcat, Erica Bruce, Taylor McVeigh, Onyx, Paging Dr. Crutch, Tony Phillips, Nydia Sosa, J1371, Heather Lynn Fraley, maybe related to Ace,
Oh, maybe.
Abby Banks, Ryan, Melody Crenshaw, Taco Mike Hunt, Heron Olgin Martinez, Mark Cecciolini, Oh! Julie Redding, Mitchell Luff, Marcus Jacobo, Dante Chaparro, Jake Faddis, Nick, Jamie, Vanessa Ford, Ghostly_Bandit, Jamie Stancifer, Jana Young, Jim, Rob Dunn, Kevin Crispin, Kelly Slade, Katie Whitmer, Heather Hartman, Dave Ike, ACK, Rhonda Owens, Casey Anthony Won't Fuck You. Yeah, right, Pally. Keisha Stam, Miguel, Ganya Fife, Ashley Rhodes, Russ Vandermoss Peeler, Katie Garut, Damian Taylor, Katie Lee, Leon the Octopus, Jessica LaMontagne, Deanna Strelick, BB Bukaki, V-Man Ramirez, Melissa Nicole Martinez, Allie Miller, Nerd Shed Projects, Eating Pink Taco. A lot of taco talk tonight.
I see that.
Chris Armstrong, Lillian. Oh, I think there might be. Nope, that might be a different name. Lillian Chechio. Oh! Gwendolina Calderini and Brittany Fetters. Thank you very much. Appreciate your guys' support. Patreon.com/Necronomipod.
Ian, did you see Onyx as a new patron? Slam! Dun, 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 dun. Hell yeah.
So
Did you read Onyx?
He's so confused.
Do you remember? What?
What?
You read a new patron, Onyx. Didn't you?
I don't know, man. I just go through the list. There might have been an Onyx.
I'm pretty sure I heard that. I'm just saying, I'm glad they're a patron now.
There was an Onyx. Okay.
He looked at me like, what are you fucking talking about?
I didn't remember reading the name. I had 65 names to read. I literally just go through the list. You could have said, oh, did you read your own name? I wouldn't have fucking known. Shit. Ian, what do you got?
For iTunes, I have one for Let's Run a Train on Mike.
Hey. What did they say in their review? I'm listening.
They would marry me because they like stories. F Dave, doubt anything is off limits. Kill Mike, then Ian and Dave could do a cool story on you. Keep it real, love the show.
But they want to run a train on me.
Over you. I think they want to run a train over you.
Is that what it says?
It says, let's run a train on Mike.
On top of them.
I guess that's what they're going
Cut them in
for.
half.
Because it sounds to me like you want to fuck me. You and a group of your pallies.
AV Cat Drew, Barband Scott, Prinix, Diana Nancy, 714, Liz Kath. All the nicknames were in use. Danger End Zone, and T Fitzgerald 09. Thank you guys for the awesome reviews.
You know what nickname wasn't taken, whoever that last person was? Buy Mike dinner first and then run train on him. Seemed like that one was widely open. Dave, what do you got? You got something good?
Yeah, I got a shout out for our friends Ellie and Patrick from Cape May, New Jersey. They sent us some beer from Cape May Brewing Company. Some IPAs, some, what else is in here?
It was double IPAs, which I'm salivating over. Can't wait to try those. Hazy IPAs and some lager.
Nice.
They sent us more than beer. They sent us a
They
package.
did. They sent us some fudge and some saltwater taffy from the Fudge Kitchen and also in Cape May, I believe, and all in a cool backpack. So really appreciate it, guys. It's really cool of you.
It was a backpack cooler, and I'll be honest, that's the thing I'm most excited for. Thank you, Ellie and Patrick, because walking to do the studio every week, especially when our keg is out and hasn't been refilled and it feels like 9 months, it's been 2 weeks. I always bring a cooler, and I think I'm gonna, borrow that one for my commutes.
Yeah, very cool, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
They were also very adamant, and they sent us a letter, a very nice letter, very appreciative of the show, about how they just want it to be known that New Jersey is a fine state, and it should not ever be associated with the clowns of the Jersey Shore who are just vacationers and transplants into their community.
People that sound like you.
Oh! They wish. They don't sound like that. They sing about, T-shirt time and whatever Ron juices and all that stuff.
What's that all about?
Ron would always make some, I say this because, I used to watch the original, and I haven't watched the reunions, but Ron would always make some kind of liquored up punch before they'd go out, and it was just like a fruity drink or whatever. It was called Round Round Juice, and they drink it and then go out, and it's T-shirt time because they just walk around, in like their undershirts or they're shirtless until it's time to, because you don't want to wrinkle your T-shirt, of course. And they go out and they,
Sounds like a great show.
and then you watch them fist bump, and then that's it, I guess. And the drama, Dave, you're there for the drama.
Is that right?
Fucking the one episode, some dude legit punched Snooki in the face, knocked her off her stool, out onto the floor.
Oh, it's not very nice.
Yeah. But you're going to tune in to see that.
No?
Yes, you are.
I am not.
I did. He got his ass beat. Don't worry. He got his ass beat.
That's fair.
They had to blur his face out and everything because he wasn't like a part of the show. Obviously, he's not going to sign any waivers after that. Yeah. Intense show. Anyways, that is not the New Jersey that Ellie and Patrick want you to know.
Unpopular opinion. I find Snooki extremely attractive, especially now.
I don't even know what she looks like now.
She doesn't.
But I've never found her attractive.
No.
Yeah. That's all right. You do you.
Yeah. I can't go on this road with you, Ian. I'm sorry.
I was going to say.
I'm a JWoww guy, buddy. I'm a JWoww guy.
Says the guy who doesn't know anything about the show. JWoww.
I know enough, pal.
JWoww and then Snooki, I think, had their own spin-off show for a while, like the two of them.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, I did not watch that either. I can say that I did not see that. But now they're all back. Like they've done like 3 or 4 seasons back. You're all married with kids. What the fuck are you doing going back to the Jersey Shore? Like, did you not save enough of the millions and millions you made the first run?
So they're all back doing it.
I think so. At least most of them. I think the one chick is not Sammy. I don't think she was like, no, I've moved on with life, as most humans do when you grow up. You guys are fucking 40 years old going to the Jersey Shore. You're going to be a grandpa in a few weeks. Like, maybe don't go out anymore. I'm just saying, when does it end?
It doesn't, Mike.
I'm pretty
Never.
sure like they're either all parents, married, or like sober. Like, why are you still going back?
Oh, they're sober.
I think at the one dude, Mike, what's his nickname? Situation. Like he was like the craziest one. I think he in recovery now, which good for him.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going back to the Jersey Shore though, because if you're not going to bars, what are you going there for? Like just
Eat some pizza on the boardwalk. Hey!
remember the Always Sunny? Isn't it Always Sunny when they go to the Jersey Shore? They go on the beach and there's like needles and stuff everywhere. Is that where they're eating the ham?
Yeah, those
Like Frank and Charlie are on the raft and they're eating a ham that's been infused with rum, and they're just like passing this big ham back and forth, taking chunks out of it. Dave, you got to watch Always Sunny just for Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito saved that show.
Oh, yeah.
He's so fucking funny. All right, I can't believe we're still talking.
I can't believe we went down a whole just kind of rundown of the show Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Well, again, that is not a good reflection of the state of New Jersey.
I don't believe Ellie and Patrick have syringes and needles laying in their front yard. If that's what you were trying to imply.
I was not implying that.
I apologize for Mike's inconsiderateness there while I was giving you a shout out for this lovely beer package that you sent.
They probably are going to be pissed. Like, this turned into a fucking conversation with the Jersey Shore. These assholes. No, they sent us an awesome package. Very appreciative. And we'll probably save that beer for next week, and we'll drink it up then.
We sure will.
Okay.
That's all I got.
We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Necronomipod. Amazon.com, search Necronomipod for all of our merch. And patreon.com/Necronomipod if you wish to become a patron and access the bonus content. We appreciate it.
All right, you guys ready for a cool down beer?
Cheers.